Abortion is a choice made by women. It's a right that the government is trying to provoke. Public discussions about abortions have generally focused on the policy of who should be allowed to have abortions and under what circumstances. Abortion is about allowing women the right to decide, to make a choice in whether they want to have children in relation to their age, the financial stability, and the relationship stability. It's not the place for the government to dictate against a woman's choices. Therefore, abortion should be legal up to an extent of 12 weeks, because it's a woman's right to make one's decision. Women should not be judged upon a decision that can be made by a variety of reasons, portraying why women get abortions. Some may include the lack of not being financially stable to raise a child, or even up to an extent of being raped. 1.3 million women have abortions each year, and the reasons show that it's related to health concerns and fatal anomalies, stated by Pollitt. Having a child could interfere with a woman's health. Some fetuses have such severe disorders that the death is guaranteed before or shortly after birth. These include anencephaly, in which the brain is missing, and the limb-body wall complex, in which organs develop outside the body cavity. Women acquire a moral right to determine what to do with their bodies and the choices that follow those rights. Society should view women as an individual and not just as a carrier for a fetus. The oath of the United States portrays the term of justice for all. Towards the end of the oath, the United States as a society is stating justice towards all, and yet the government wants to take away that right from women by abolishing abortion. The U.S. Supreme Court decision in Roe v. Wade to some extent supported that view when it ruled that a woman's right to terminate her pregnancy came under the freedom of personal choice in family matters and was protected by the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, stated by Yusuf, leading to conclude that abortion is a personal choice, that society should not have a say in whether or not a woman decides to seize the pregnancy. The Bible does not directly portray that it's wrong and sinful. The Bible is often manipulated as a political tool. The people that have opposition against keeping abortion legal usually interfere with the belief that an embryo is a part of a woman's body. They argue that the embryo is not the same sort of thing as a leg or a liver, that the developing infant is not just a part of a woman's body, but it's isolated and a person within its own right to life. Legal abortion not only shields support on women's life, but it also assures for women to remain healthy and safe. If abortion is made illegal, some women will still try to obtain abortions illegally, and many are likely to end up at a back alley or attempt to perform abortions on themselves and suffer serious injury. A fundamental proposition of the United States democracy is that no one can inflict one's religious convictions on others, yet the religious factor plays an impactful role on the people that believe in pro-life instead of pro-choice. A woman should have the legal right to an abortion, meaning the right to restrict her pregnancy. The outcomes of abortions require society to take a step further than judging a book by its cover. It's about learning a little more behind the situation and taking in all the different outcomes on why one woman would receive an abortion. Abortion does not define one, but it allows one to define the life that one chooses to live. It's a right for women that have a variety of reasons behind the outcomes of abortion. But the most important one is keeping justice for women. Justice to decide the outcomes of what one chooses to do with one's life and not the government.